Hey guys, today we're talking about the cancellation of Eminem. We're going to check that out. This morning I read an article about Eminem is the Gen Z is trying to cancel Eminem. If you don't know who he is, he's a rapper, singer, songwriter, all of that. I've reacted to him a few times on my other channel, but let's see what this is about. Why is Eminem canceled? Eminem has been canceled by the teens on TikTok, and fans want to know why. Although he's been a public figure for decades, Eminem has never shied away from controversy. The most recent dust-up about the rapper has some of his fans baffled, though, in part because the unclear exactly what kicked it off. Users on TikTok have started moving to cancel the rapper, and the movement has picked up some steam. Even so, many are still unclear about exactly what Eminem has done wrong. That's not what I read earlier. There you go. It's millennials are trying to defend them while Gen Z is trying to cancel them. Great. Cancel someone else. Why not? There's so many people who's been canceled off of TikTok. In February, a video began making the rounds on TikTok criticizing the lyrics to Eminem's Love the Way You Lie, his 2010 Rihanna-assisted smash hit during which the Detroit native spits, "If she ever tries to effing leave again, I'm tired to the bed and set this house on fire." What is this? Featured artist. Now, to those that have listened to much of Eminem's back catalog, these particular lyrics won't come as a surprise to you. No, they don't. I know this song. I love this song. Rihanna has some awesome vocals on this. Eminem has an awesome rap on this. I'm Gen Z, by the way. These particulars won't come. Yeah. However, for some younger listeners, they were enough to warrant a possible cancellation. Retards. Many of the rapper's fans jumped to his defense and brushed off any attempts to tarnish Slim Shady. Gen Z really trying to cancel Eminem? Stop. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, wrote one. Whatever you do, Gen Z, don't listen to MMLP by Eminem. Trust me. Tweeted another in reference to his 2000 album, The Marshall Mathers LP. I saw a Gen Z TikTok about canceling Eminem for a song, Love the Way You Lie. Like, that's a song you want to cancel him over? Tell me you've never listened to Eminem without telling me you've never listened to Eminem. What? Whatever you do, Gen Z, don't listen to MMLP by Eminem. Trust me. Gen Z not realizing that Eminem thrives on being canceled. A.K.A. that really helped. Not. That did not help. Actually, let's look at what Gen Z's already canceled. Generation Z, those ages 8 to 23, are 67 million strong and represent 1 in 5 U.S. residents. Those approximately 14 to 23, the I generation, are a powerful and influential group and can constitute more than half of Gen Z. iGen recently disrupted President Trump's Tulsa rally through use of TikTok. They, along with young millennials, are also fueling much of the cancel culture phenomenon spreading across the world. Young millennials and Gen Z need to stop. You idiots. Get a life. Get a job. Do something with your life instead of trying to cancel everything you're offended by, you retards. It's your fault we got retard for president. They along with I read that. Generation Z and millennials are less concerned about cancel culture because the result beyond protest and a brand product company is destruction or dismantling of a known entity or tradition. What makes these young people so powerful? iGen young millennials are more organized on social media, have different values, are also more informed than other generations. Carrying this further, they have significant potential to disrupt not only the political progress process but also higher education. As a result of being a digital native and receiving the first mobile device by age 10, Generation Z understands money better than the other generations. Boomers, though, 56, 72, and Generation Xers, those 41, 55, were borrowers when they needed more money. Those generations were more likely to take out loans and grew up without direct access to their banking accounts. Generation Z checks their balances daily. They check prices, they compare products, and read reviews. With less wealth and more resources, they truly understand return on investment much better than other generations. I'll be back. Alright, so let's look at share of adults from each generation said the following events had a major impact on their worldview. Okay, Trump's election. Boomers has the most. Terrorist attacks in 9/11. Boomers. Obama's election. Gen Z. Black Lives Matter movement. Of course, Gen Z. Iraq War. Millennials. Me Too movement. Of course, Gen Z. 2008 financial crisis. Gen X and Boomers. Generation Z in the U.S. is more diverse than other generations. Almost half of Generation Z are non-white, with 1 in 4 being Hispanic, 14% black, 16% Asian, and 5% some other race or 2 or more races. Also well-informed and well-connected. They spend about 3 hours a day on a mobile device. As a result of their diversity, connectedness, and also their upbringing, often raised by Gen Xers and older millennials, Generation Z is more environmentally, culturally, and more politically connected. 2019 survey by Morning Consultant, 1,000 Gen Zers showed that mass shootings, the Me Too movement, and Black Lives Matter were more important to them than to other generations. I support Black Lives Matter, yes. I'm sure it's Gen Z who blames the goths for mass shooting. And Me Too movement, that is the stupidest movement ever. And frick you, Gen Z. And also for Black Lives Matter riots, we know it's the Gen Z who started the riots. They're retards. We're more important than other generations. In fact, it was not uncommon to find Gen Zers participating in Black Lives Matter protests and voicing their concerns on Twitter or other social media. Greta Thunberg, Sentinel environmental activist. Oh, God. Another activist. I hate activists. Environmental activists. The ones going about global warming. Save. No more paper straws and wrapped in no more plastic straws wrapped in paper straws wrapped in plastic. Know how stupid you sound? Has over 4.1 million Twitter followers. 15-year-old Claudia Conway, daughter of George and Colony Conway, I don't even know who that is, has become a major force for her generation, has over 108,000 Twitter followers in its short life on social media. The voice of Generation Z needs to be heard in terms of redesigning higher education post-pandemic. This generation experienced higher education at a time when colleges and universities are creating short-term fixes in the hope of preserving enrollments for fall of 2020. They're hoping for a positive or at least acceptable outcome for students, knowing that the project they are delivering may not be optimal. However, Generation Z rejects the offering and solutions made by these institutions to deliver education during a pandemic. They are likely rebel and demand change. In addition to yet unleashed power of Gen Z on higher education, let me tell you something about higher education. Higher education is nothing but a lie. Higher education is just something so they can, for colleges make more money. That's what higher education is. That's why every job you make, you got to have higher education. 3/4 of these jobs don't even need, like McDonald's, you gotta have a high school, or well, I don't know about McDonald's. But some places you gotta have a high school diploma. Who even cares? Let's go back to old days. We had sense back in the olden days. Well, millennials were raised by helicopter parents. What Generation Z is being raised by bulldozer parents. The relationship between Gen Zs and their parents is much stronger than any other generation. As a result, higher education really has two dominant audiences to serve, with Gen Z parents being more involved and protect their children than other generations. Yep. Yep. I can't stand Gen Z parents. The way they act. My parents, they are like Gen X, I would say. Or no, they're millennials actually. Okay, but don't be surprised they opt out of sending their children to campus in the fall. As many weigh through a majority of courses being online, colleges and university leaders need to consider redesigning the format for Gen Zers and employers' long-term needs. A stackable credential model might be a strong solution in overpriced 120 credit win or lose bachelor's degree. Another thing, the more knowledge you have, usually the stupider you are. The more wisdom I have, the smarter you are. And then these Gen Z people have little to no wisdom and high education. In other words, are retards. Well, before COVID, we were already blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Gen Z is boring. List of things Gen Z has canceled. Gen Alpha? Gen Alpha ain't old enough for social media. I didn't know there was a Gen Alpha. Zennials. Maybe my parents are actually boomers. I don't know. Alright. Alright, but we're going to end this video right here. Yeah, my opinion, what needs to be canceled is Gen Z. Okay, but we're going to end this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, get notified when I post the next video. See you guys in the next one. And please, peace and stop. Any of you Gen Zers or whatever watching, please just stop. Peace.